Surah 2, Part 9. And do not consume your monies among yourselves falsely, and present them to the judges, that you may consume a party of the people's monies iniquitously, while you know. They ask you about the crescents. Say, they are rendezvous times for people and the Hajj. And it is not piety to come to the houses from their backs, but piety is he who has feared, and come to the houses from their doors, and fear Allah. Perhaps you will succeed. And fight in the way of Allah those who fight you, and do not transgress. Allah does not love the transgressors. And kill them where you have found them, and expel them from where they have expelled you. And fitna is severer than killing. And do not fight them at the sacred mosque until they fight you in it. Then if they fight you, kill them. Thus is the recompense of the kafarun. Then if they cease, Allah is a forgiver, merciful. And fight them until there is no fitna, and the religion is Allah's. Then if they cease, there is no oppression except against the wrongdoers. The sacred month for the sacred month, and the prohibitions, retaliation. So he who has aggressed against you, aggress against him with an equivalent what he has aggressed against you. And fear Allah, and know that Allah is with the fearers. And spend in the way of Allah, and do not throw with your hands to ruin. And do good, Allah loves the good doers. And complete the Hajj and the Umrah for Allah. Then if you have been prevented, what has been obtained with ease of the hardy, and do not shave your heads until the hardy reaches its spot. Then he who among you was ill or had in him a harm of his head, then a ransom of fasting or charity or immolation. Then when you have felt secure, he who has enjoyed the Umrah to the Hajj, then what he has obtained with ease of the hardy. But he who has not found, then a 3-day fast in the Hajj, and 7 when you have returned, that is 10 whole. That is for him who does not have his family present at the sacred mosque. And fear Allah, and know that Allah is the severe in punishment. The Hajj is 9 months. So he who has made obligatory therein the Hajj, there is no obscenity or dissoluteness or argument on the Hajj. And what will you do of good? Allah knows it. And provide, but the best element is taqwa. And fear me, possessors of Al-Bab. There is no misdemeanor upon you to seek favour from your Lord. And when you have departed from Arafat, remember Allah at the sacred site. And remember him as he has guided you. And if you were before it, of those straying. Then pour out from where people have poured out, and ask Allah for forgiveness. Allah is a forgiver, merciful. Then when you have completed your rituals, remember Allah like you are remembering your fathers, or with stronger remembrance. And of the people is he who says, Our Lord, give us in the dunya, and he has no share in the hereafter. And of them is he who says, Our Lord, give us a good in the dunya, and a good in the hereafter, and save us from the torture of the fire. Theirs is a share of what they have earned, and Allah is the quick in account. And remember Allah in counted days. So he who has made haste in 2 days, there is no iniquity upon him. And he who has delayed, there is no iniquity upon him for him who has feared. And fear Allah, and know that you are gathered to him. And of the people is he whose speech pleases you in the dunya life, and Allah calls as witness on what is in his heart, and he is the arch enemy of the opponents. And when he is turned away, he has striven in the land to corrupt therein, and destroy tilth and progeny, and Allah does not love corruption. And when it has been said to him, Fear Allah, honour has taken him with iniquity. So his sufficiency is Jahannam, and miserable was the bed. And of people is he who buys himself, seeking Allah's pleasure. And Allah is kind to the slaves. Those who have believed enter in peace altogether, and do not follow the devil's steps. He is an obvious enemy to you. Then if you slip after what the proofs have come to you, then know that Allah is mighty, wise.